I am the woman the Lord has shown great mercy. My name is Uche and I'm sharing this testimony from Lagos. In 2018, a 4.16 tumor was found in my right ovaries. When I was rushed to the hospital, the doctors requested for a lot of tests, which I did, and a biopsy was taken on the tumor. It was found to be benign. However, the doctors told me that I needed to check on this tumor on a yearly basis to ensure that it was still benign. Fast forward to 2020, January, I lost my job. I could not follow up on my annual test because I was no longer under the HMO. In 2022, I went back to the hospital again. The doctors asked for several tests to be run again. Of course, we needed to do a biopsy on the tumor again. 3 days later, I went back to my doctor because as at that time, all the tests was now ready and I was invited for the review. When I got to the hospital, my doctor also ran a review with me on all the tests that I did, my urinalysis, my blood tests, the scans that I did and everything, the biopsy, and he said, look, madam, you need to start chemotherapy. And I requested for a second opinion. However, because of my financial state at that time, I could not go on with my second opinion, and I actually declined chemotherapy. I went back home and I went back to the altar of fire and I told God, Daddy, I do not want to do chemotherapy. I watched my cousin go through chemotherapy, go through radiotherapy, and I knew what it did to her. Eventually she died. Several declarations by the man of God on different kinds of cancer, I would claim it. Fast forward to last month, Pastor Jerry reversed ovarian cancer.
Ovarian cancer, we command, be reversed by fire, be reversed by fire.
Within my spirit, I felt this was settled this time around. I felt my healing had really taken place. But a week after this declaration, I traveled out of town and I found myself bleeding. On Sunday, 12 midnight, I prayed, "Oh Lord, show me mercy," from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning. When I put off my phone at 5 a.m. in the morning, I went on my knees and I prayed to God. I said, God, I believed in my heart that you had healed me, but where this bleeding is coming from, I do not understand. Father, if really I am healed and this bleeding is just for me to be able to go to the hospital for a confirmation that all is well, Lord, let Pastor Jerry repeat my case. Let him mention my case this morning before I leave for the hospital. 1 hour, 3 minutes into the service, into the prayers, Pastor Jerry mentioned my case. He said, there's somebody here. You want to go to the hospital this morning for a second opinion. What they saw before, they will not see again.
You are supposed to go and do a second test to confirm how far the cancer has spread. Don't say the Lord. As you go back to check, they will not even see anything. They will not even see anything.
And the moment I heard that, I fell down because I knew that this was just my answer. Because I was already ready. I was preparing to go to the hospital. I just wanted to finish praying before I go to the hospital. I went to the hospital. I saw the doctor. He asked me why I had not come to the hospital for 1 year and 6 months. I explained certain things to him. And then he said, okay, that we need to run all those tests all over again. And I said, I don't have a problem. So I went in for the tests. And during the abdominal pelvic scan, when he was showing me everything, he said, okay. I said, how am I doing down there? He said, you're fine. There's no problem. I said, how about my ovaries? He said, your ovaries are clear. They're fine. He did the transvaginal scan. And in the transvaginal scan, it revealed that my ovaries were clear. Nothing there. No lesion, no tumor, nothing. They were both clear. After 4 days, I was invited for a review. And the doctor congratulated me and said, Madam, you are okay. Everything is perfect. But I really don't understand because, we saw that tumor growing. And we saw what we saw last year and advised chemotherapy. So where did all that go? I said to him, what God cannot do does not exist. What God cannot do does not exist. I've just come to return all the glory to this great God who saw me through, this great God who showed me mercy, this great God who showed me great love. Father in heaven, I say thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I want to thank you, Papa. Thank you, Pastor Jerry. Thank you. Thank you so much for answering the call of God upon your life. Thank you for teaching us how to pray. Thank you for building our faith. What God cannot do does not.